I don't usually make a habit of going to subreddits that make me absolutely livid, but I just so happened to come across a subreddit that really tickled my fancy, really caused me to, just jovial with joy. You know, one that just like makes you, like gets you right on the butt cheeks and makes you just feel like, ooh, I hate that. And that's when I came across this subreddit. Now, before I get into the subreddit itself, I need to preface this. I'm a big proponent of to each their own. Like, if you like something, that's fine. If you don't like something, that's also fine. If it goes to an extreme, though, that's when I start to have a problem with it. So, keep that in mind as we go through the subreddit appropriately called Dog Free. Now, Dog Free sounds like a wonderful park where dogs can run and roam and jump and play all day. In the flowers and the grass, pooping, peeing all over each other, just having a great time, getting disgusting in the mud. Oh, what a joyous day it is for those free dogs. No! No. Dog Free is a subreddit about people who hate dogs. In summary, basically, your dog sucks. You are probably not using it for hunting or farming or as a service animal. It is your living teddy bear. Your eating, drinking, breathing, shitting, slobbering, loud, stinky, dirty teddy bear that you insist others must love because what kind of person doesn't love dogs? It's a place where those of us who do not love dogs and do not love dog worship culture can come and freely complain about what we have to endure against our will. If you can't accept that, don't post here. You will not change any of our minds. If you're a dog lover who wants to participate in a friendly, mature, and respectful way without trying to convert or condemn anyone, then feel free to join the conversation. If not, please go back to RA or wherever you feel more comfortable. With that being said, I'm not going to join the conversation, but I am going to try to have a fair and impartial thing, and I'm going to try to look at what you got for the memes that you have and not necessarily to criticize you harshly. And I don't want anybody attacking anybody on this because, like I said before, to each their own. I'm only going to be critical of the things that cross the line. And just because this video may or may not be called the world's worst subreddit does not mean I'm making any pretense of judgment here. I'm just a rabid clickbaiter. I always clickbait all the time. I gotta get the views. I gotta get the views somehow. So I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get the views. All right, without further ado, I'm gonna try to look at some of their posts. I'm right now at their top all-time posts, which only dates back to about 8 months ago, so this is a relatively new subreddit. All right, woke up to this in my Facebook news feed. I was surprised by the sanity. Dogs are not better than people. You are just extremely antisocial and lack the empathy it takes to love something that isn't bred specifically to please you. All right, you started off so great. You started off so good. You started off so good with dogs are not better than people, which I'm fine with. That's a fair statement. That is totally fair. You are just extremely antisocial and lack the empathy it takes to love something that isn't bred specifically to please you. Now, that's the line here, that's jumping the line. You're lumping all of dog ownership into this one weird group where somehow we're all antisocial basement dwellers. It's that weird logic where anybody that disagrees with you must be subhuman. Here we got the glorious race of the dog haters. Up here, we don't like dogs. And then the dog lovers down here, just in a cesspool of dog shit and dog fur being slobbered on, forced to feed these animals for the rest of eternity. So that's where I have a little bit of a problem. Heroic pit bull swims 5 miles out to sea to bite a child. Posted by You Need a Biscuit. Fuck dog. I didn't know you were so open about your pastimes there. I glanced over it and I kind of got the impression that this subreddit doesn't like pit bulls very much, which is very, very uncool because pit bulls are so fucking sweet. Why is this so true? Hard to swallow pills. Owning a pet does not make you a mother. Raising children does. Today is not your holiday, dog moms. That's fine. I get that. That's fine. Totally legitimate. Having a dog doesn't make you a parent. Me having Chica doesn't make me a parent in any way, shape, or form. I know that. I still love that dog, and I care for that dog, but it is not the same as raising a human. Fair point. Not a hard pill to swallow. I get that entirely. I think that this subreddit really targets a very specific demographic of dog mom. Like those that, like my mom is 100% a dog mom. My mom loves her dogs. She has 4 of them. Lucy is her princess. Lucy is a fucking huge Great Pyrenees. That's an awesome dog. A little tuggy on the leash, but she does her best. She does her best. She's a good dog. Actually, I'm pretty sure this subreddit would hate my mom. And I'm opening up a whole can of worms there by animalistically gathering all of you guys, because I'm declaring this subreddit hates my mom! And I will not stand for that! They attack my dog! They attack my mom! I will not have this! Again, this is not about attacking anyone here. You don't want to be attacking anybody just because they believe something differently. That is not what we're here for. True enough, Matt Walsh. I don't understand people who say we don't deserve dogs. We wait on them hands and foot. We feed them, walk them, clean up their poop. If any side is failing to carry their weight in the relationship, it isn't the human side. That is a fucking lie. The one thing that makes feeding them, waiting on them, walking them, cleaning up their poop all so worth it. And you're acting like that's just like 90% of the day. It takes me, like 15 minutes to walk my dog, which is a pleasant walk for me. It takes me another minute to pick up their poop, another 2 minutes to scoop their food and water. That's all it takes. That's a few minutes out of my day. I walk a few times a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, 2 walks a day, 30 minutes, and some time to feed. But all that aside, all the waiting on dogs' hand and foot, the one benefit of what causes it to be not a one-sided relationship is the amount of love that dog gives to me. And you can debate for years about, is it really love? I don't care. I get the privilege of being around Chica every day of my life. I get the privilege and the honor of being around Henry every day of my life. I get the privilege of having that companion by my side. So loyal, unshakable faith in me as a person. That is inspiring every single day. You cannot pay for that. You cannot give time for that. You cannot get that anywhere else but with a pet that loves you that much. And just for me, that is a dog. That's my dog. That's Chica Bika. That is 100% Chica Bika. I'll clean up her poop. I'll clean up her poop with my bare hands. I don't give a fuck. So long as I get one more day with that dog. I would trade anything. You used to maul me on my... That's really funny, but horrible. It seems like a lot of their grievances come from poorly trained dogs and bad dogs in general. Because just like there are shitty humans, there are shitty dogs. That is a fact. There's no denying that there are some shitty dogs that are either poorly trained or their behavior is just completely wrong. And that's no good at all and totally understandable. That does not mean that that is the norm. There seems to be a lot of misconception on the subreddit that this is somehow the norm of what dog behavior is. Dog behavior is not like this across the board. There are the majority of people with dogs that are good dog owners. There are some shitty dog owners too. Just like there are shitty parents, there are shitty dog owners. And when I say shitty, I mean there are some shitty dog owners. I've encountered them myself. I think that they're bad to owning dogs. I think they give a bad reputation to owning dogs in general. But that doesn't mean that across the board you can just make blanket sweep statements, because there are some pit bulls out there, or American Staffordshire, which their actual name is, and some of those dogs are the sweetest dogs I've ever known in my entire life. So back the fuck off. Tumblr poses a good question. Why are dog lovers so hateful? Like, you meet a cat lover and they're like, oh, I love dogs a lot too, I just prefer cats. But dog lovers are always like, my entire family was murdered by a cat. A cat stole my girlfriend, burned my house down, took my job and keyed on my car. That last one isn't as bad as the other ones there. It's like, keying the car is not that bad. Comparatively. I mean, it's bad, but not that comparatively. I have got no problem with cats. I don't think that many dog owners have that problem with cats. I think it's just like a playful banter between cat owners and dog owners. Like, this isn't really something that you can use fuel for it, because then you open up the can of worms of cats. Do you hate cats? Does this subreddit hate cats? Is there a cats free? Oh God, is there a cat free? Oh, no. You know, that's weird. There isn't a subreddit called cat free. That's odd. Anyone else sick of having half of the front page of Reddit pictures of dogs? Like, come on, I get it if there's 1 or 2 pictures a day, but every day it's a guarantee there will be at least 10 posts making it to the front page about dogs. I want to get informed and find interesting threads, not to be reminded of how perfect your doggo is. All right, let's go to the front page of Reddit. Shout when you see a dog. Cat. Oh, there we go. Dog. Rufus is a good boy. So the first one was a video game dog of Rufus, who very obviously is a good boy. That is a good boy. Rufus is indeed a good boy. And that was all the way up here. Now, I'm not saying this is all the time, because I've gone to the front page of Reddit and I've seen dogs before. But you know what happens when I do? I smile because it's a cute dog. I wouldn't be surprised if someone posted a cute baby and it got up to the top, but it just so happens there's a lot of people that like dogs. They like seeing dogs. When I see my dog's face, that adds years to my life. Scientifically proven. That adds years to my life. I'm gonna live longer because I got that dog. Anyway, there's some ugly dogs out there, but even the ugly ones are cute. Even the ugly ones are cute. Thank you, Wegmans. No animals allowed except service animals. Means certified dogs or miniature horses only. I want to know what's allowing miniature horses in grocery stores, because that's amazing. But also, this is not new. This is fine. I have no problem with this. No animals except service animals. And I have a big problem with people buying service animal harnesses for their dog when they are very clearly not a service animal. That's not okay. Very not okay. Service animals are a special breed of dogs and or other animals that give great care and provide a service to help their owner. That is very important, and they must be with them all the time, and they're incredibly well trained to be specifically for those tasks of which they are required. This, I have no problem with it. I don't want dogs crawling around the grocery store either if they don't need to be there, because yeah, their paws are a little dirty. I don't want them getting all over the food. That's no good. I don't want them breathing on the food. I don't want them licking the food. That's no good at all. I'm okay with this. This is fine. Doesn't mean I hate dogs. When you upvote every non-dog on RA and downvote every dog, I'm doing my part. This isn't even the GIF of this. I can barely read that. I've got this zoomed in, and that's still blurry. I'm during Merpert. Okay, I'm just judging you on the fact that you can't get a good image for this, so I guess I've got no argument here. Now, this is disgusting. 2 dead horses. You have killed 2 horses here by throwing your dog poo bags over the hedge into this field. The first horse died of a couple months back, and the autopsy showed her full of poop bags. The second died last week, and the vet said it was probably the same thing. Horses are attracted to the smell of the cereal content of dog poo. Now, a foal has been left without his mother because you couldn't be bothered to take the poo bag home or put it in a bin. Now, this is bad. This is bad. I am against bad dog owners. I don't get how hard it is to pick up after your dog. I carry dog poop bags wherever I go. If my dog poops, I pick it up. It's that easy. If you don't like it, don't have a dog. That's just the same. See, there is common ground here. There is common ground here. I don't think that everybody should have a dog because I don't think that everybody should be responsible enough for the ownership of a dog. That's fine. However, the very next post, pit bulls for the win. When you hear a strange sound or someone moves too quickly, so you rip out the throat of a small child. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at that. It's just because this the cool guy face. So this is not helpful. This is not helpful. Not helpful at all. Dogs, is this offspring? Married millennials. The answer is no. Fair enough. Want to start yoga? Start by bending over and picking up your dog shit known as the downward dog position. Then put it in a bin. Very good. I like it. Haha. Excellent. I love it. Basically, this entire sub in a nutshell. I don't really like dogs, to be honest, and that's an unpopular ass opinion if ever there was one. Like, I love animals, but dogs kind of suck. They're overrated as hell. Choke. You gotta understand. It's not cool, but that's funny. That is really funny. It's not cool just to spray hate on someone for not liking someone. And that's what I want to make sure is very clear about this subreddit. It's fine to not like dogs. I don't care if you don't like dogs. That's fine. Not everyone is a dog person. Howin is the ever. You gotta know what you're getting yourself into. There are some people whose only source of joy in life, much like the first post at the very top, some people whose only joy in life comes from the dogs that they have. That is their only source of joy. That is the one true source of companionship that they have. I'm not saying that's a healthy thing. I'm not saying that's healthy at all. But understand, if you attack the one thing that that person loves more than anything else in the world, they are going to attack you. You think that pit bull's going after kids? You should see a dog mom come after you. That's unhealthy, but it's just like everything in moderation. I hate to compare this to heroin or something, something that you should have in moderation, just a little bit of heroin to even out the day. I hate to compare this to something like sugar. That's better, sugar, not heroin, sugar or cocaine or marijuana. But everything in moderation. You gotta have things responsibly. You gotta have a dog responsibly. You gotta take care of a dog. You gotta work through the dog's problems. You gotta train the dog. You gotta spend time training the dog. You gotta spend time with the dog to know what the dog's going to do. You have to understand the dog to know its behaviors in different situations. You have to introduce it to new things and see how that dog is going to train or respond to it, and then train it accordingly of what it needs to do. A dog is a blank slate, much like a child. You wouldn't just let a child roam free without any education or training in any way, shape, or form. That child is going to turn out to be a shit child, which we know occurs gratuitously in society today. And that just comes down to parenting and ownership. Not parenting for the kids, ownership for the dogs. Not ownership for the kids and parenting for the dogs. I want to be very clear. Very distinct lines going on here. I also accidentally took the best photo of my puppy. Yeah. The he won't bite starter pack. He just wants to play. Trust me, I'm a good owner. Just let him smell you, dude. Oh, God. That's hilarious. Okay, this picture right here, this is my mom. But imagine my mom as being slightly shorter than this man here and this dog being twice the size. And that's because the only way to walk Lucy is with both hands and both feet firmly planted. Even me, Lucy, it's just like this. But knowing Lucy, because we know Lucy and we worked on Lucy. I have not worked on Lucy's behavior. I wish I could. But because my mom has worked on Lucy's behavior, my mom knows you better stay away from this dog. Not that she's dangerous in any way, but this dog is powerful. This dog is excitable. This is not the type of dog that you would just come up casually and say hi to. And this is not the dog that you take your eyes off for a single second. My mom knows this. My mom is a responsible dog owner for that dog because that dog is a specific type of dog that needs a specific type of care. The other little dogs that she has, little yippy bastards, those are fine. All right, this one's called What the Hell is Wrong with Some Folks? Oh, God. That's what the fuck? All right, I think we can all agree. Okay, if everyone in the subreddit is just trying to single out that specific type of dog owner, then I think we're all on board. That is not right. Am I right or what? Hard to swallow pills. Showing me a picture of your shit bull laying around with your baby doesn't mean it couldn't snap at any moment and rip that child's arms and legs off. Why do you think that pit bulls or American Staffordshires are just these ticking time bombs? Every one of them a ticking time bomb. Can't be stopped. Holding the sanity in check at every moment. The dog in its mind is just like, is that a leg of a baby? Or is that a tasty leg of a baby? I can't quite tell. All right, hold this off. I want to back up. Everybody hold on. Back up here. Back up here right now. Listen to me. Don't go to this subreddit. I'm very serious about this. Don't go to this subreddit. Don't stir up shit. Don't confront people just because they don't like dogs. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to say there is a right way to go about not liking dogs because there are some people that don't like dogs, and that's fine. It's not a problem that you don't like dogs. I, a dog owner, don't have a problem if you don't like dogs. That's fine. I don't like people that are irresponsible dog owners. I don't like bad dogs. I don't like people that push their dog in everybody's faces, even if I'm one of those people sometimes. But what I do want to put across here is there is a wrong way to dislike dogs. Just spouting hate for the sake of hate, lumping all dogs into a category, lumping all owners into a category. That's not an appropriate way to hate. That's not good dialogue. You're not practicing what you're preaching. No one's gonna come here and debate you anything because you're obviously not trying to debate anything. You're trying to entrench your position in that all dogs are bad, which they aren't. Dogs are wonderful. When they're properly trained, when they're properly cared for, when they're properly given to the right family, when the right owner comes along for a dog, that relationship is beautiful. That relationship is fulfilling. That relationship is awesome. That relationship provides things both ways. It may not be one-sided. It absolutely may not. I have to provide for this entire creature for the rest of its natural life, and I'm fine with that. Because the companionship that dog gives me is totally worth it for me. That doesn't mean it's totally worth it for anybody, but for me, that's a no-brainer. I would give anything for Chica. I would go to the ends of the earth for that dog because I make that choice. And if people don't want to make that choice, that's fine too. I don't care. Doesn't affect me at all. But as soon as you get in my face and tell me that I'm a bad person for owning a dog, then we have a problem. So let's just leave it at that. Sound good? So I'm not gonna link this subreddit in the description because I am not trying to stir shit up here. And again, clickbait title may it be or not, I just wanted to make a video and look at your funny memes because some of them just really, for some weird reason, some of them really do make me laugh. And I don't know what that says about me, but this one is, these ones are quite funny. I'm gonna look up some more. Do you have any more? It's time to go. Was I a good boy? No! You ate a baby and mauled an old woman, you constrict. Showing pictures of your ugly shit bowl is not going to change anyone's mind. Okay, those dogs are fucking beautiful. Those are amazing. I love every one of those. Those are such good dogs. I love them forever. I just love the guy in this comic that's just dog. Oh God, what is that? It's adorable. I love it. I'm the problem here. I love that dog. That dog's so cute. I love that dog. I'm red in the face because I love that dog so much. Okay, I need to calm down here. I've got too much love in my face for that dog. That dog is horrible, but also I love it. So sweet, so gentle. Reddit meat cupcake, the goodest good boy ever. Oh God, that's hilarious. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I could browse memes all day, but I'm not going to. So all I'm saying right now is there's a right way and there's a wrong way. There's trying to paint something as something it's not, and then there's looking at it objectively from a truthful standpoint. That's what this subreddit doesn't do. It doesn't look at anything from an objective standpoint. It tries to find people that are like-minded and then entrench further by going to extremes of what the truth really is. But at the same time, like I said, it's okay to not like dogs. It's okay to never have a dog in your entire life. It's okay to want to be as far away from dogs as possible. That's fine. Just don't be a dick about it. That's my general rule about life. Just don't be a dick. So that's all for this video. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Maybe you've got an opinion about this. Maybe you've got a dog that you love. I've got a dog that I love, so what I'm gonna do after this video is I'm gonna go pet that dog. In fact, the end of this video is just going to be a video of me petting my dog, because that's what I like. So I'm gonna do that. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!
Good girl.